Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a very good Tuesday afternoon to you. We're starting off with our Rockport WeatherBug camera. This is out in beautiful Rockport. You can see some of the folks out there on jet skis out on the water. Hopefully you're enjoying and making the best of the slightly cooler temperatures that we have in South Texas, as we're holding on to 67, and notice our wind has shifted out of the southeast, coming in at 9 miles per hour, and temperatures for the inland areas getting slightly milder. It's 73 out in George West, up around Three Rivers as well, 70 in Robstown, 72 in Kingsville, but right along the coastline from Rockport down to Ingleside, Port Aransas, and the Naval Air Station, we're into the upper 60s to lower 70s. But of course, if we're getting some of that sunshine, it makes it feel just a little bit warmer. But the 24-hour temperature changes are running to about 2 to 5 degrees warmer along the coast, and inland areas about 4 to 7 degrees warmer. So that's certainly in the correct direction that spring breakers want, to get those warmer temperatures, as we have more of an easterly flow. A little breezy out at the Naval Air Station at 14 miles an hour, but inland regions only going to about 4 to 11. So notice a satellite radar composite for our northern counties getting a little bit more sunshine, and here in Corpus Christi we're seeing half of that. We're seeing the southern portion of our viewing area with some cloud coverage. Kingsville, you're still seeing plenty of clouds, but more sunshine breaking through up to the north and northwest. Now we still have a Pacific moisture that is coming in out of the west, but high pressure is still dominating much of the state, as drier air is still evident. They're still holding on to the 20s, teens, and even 30s up to the north, but only here in South Texas, right here in Corpus Christi, is that dew point slowly beginning to increase, and it's going to continue to do so over the next several days. But right now, most of the nation is quiet as high pressure is in control. The next storm system on its way into the Pacific Northwest, but there is a storm system we were talking about up into the northeast that's bringing in excess of about 2 feet of snow for those folks. And believe it or not, that's the exact storm system that brought us the cool temperatures that we're observing here in South Texas right now. So these poor folks are getting hammered, and will continue to have that system in place for at least the next 12 hours or so. This next storm system over here in the Pacific Northwest, that one will be paying us a visit as we go into the early next week time frame. So we have all the spring break to go through with those warmer temperatures. And notice the temperatures up in the northeast are all below freezing, into the 20s and 30s, but 60s and 70s off to the west of us, as high pressure has made its way into the Four Corners area, and this is going to slowly move off in the central United States. So our weather pattern is going to stay fairly quiet. But with this storm system off in the Pacific Northwest, we're going to continue to have that Pacific flow coming right over the Lone Star State. So for this evening, temperatures falling into the lower 60s, east-southeasterly winds around 6 to 12. For tomorrow, it'll be mild with temperatures in the lower 70s, a mix of clouds and sun, and slightly higher humidity levels with east-southeasterly winds around 10 to 15. Beach and boating forecast calls for a rip current risk to be pretty moderate, so if you plan on getting in the water, do use caution, and the seas will be 2 to 3 feet there. As we look at the weather pattern right now, high pressure will continue to move off to the east, increasing humidity for tomorrow, and then as we go into Thursday, we'll get a little bit more humidity in, and a little disturbance will yield a few isolated showers in the coastal bend. So 51, 72 tomorrow, another chilly start to the day. 57, 74 on Thursday, stray showers will linger into Friday. St. Patrick's Day going on into the weekend. We're looking for increasing humidity, highs in the lower 80s before the next front, as we start the first day of spring early